Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese.
And add to it. Got Allen on the move. On the kick to Reese. She comes middle. Does not go.
All right, a set play here. Let's see who gets their number called.
Indiana's loss the other day to Seattle. Went 4 for 6 from 3 in the game.
But it doesn't.
Angel Reese has shown great promise in her rookie season, but her finishing ability around the basket has raised serious concerns. Many expected her to dominate in the paint, yet her field goal percentage tells a different story. She is shooting just 40.2% from the field, which is far below what is expected from a player of her caliber. Even more concerning, she is shooting below 50% on shots less than 5 feet from the basket. This is a critical area for a forward like her, yet she struggles to convert easy opportunities. From 5 to 9 feet, her shooting percentage drops to an even worse 13.3%, which is nearly unheard of at the professional level. Her missed layups have not been occasional mistakes. They have been consistent throughout the season. She had layup attempts that did not even touch the rim, which is a major problem for someone who spends most of her time near the basket. Let's go through some of her games and see where she struggled.
Times, death threats, I've been sexualized, I've been threatened, I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every.
New York Liberty. Angel Reese faced a big challenge against the New York Liberty. She was guarded by the 2023 MVP Breanna Stewart.
Sabali comes in. Here's Reese at the elbow. Trying to go through multiple defenders. Sabali hauls it down.
Instead of playing it safe, she went straight at Stewart off the dribble. Stewart is a great defender, but Reese tried an awkward layup that had no chance of going in. This was not an isolated moment. Later in the game, Reese found herself at the elbow, trying to force her way through multiple defenders. She took another difficult shot that was easy for the defense to contest. She often attempts this move from the right side, trying to release the ball from underneath, but she doesn't have the right touch to finish those shots. These poor decisions kept repeating.
Ball.
Mabry time to add to it. Got Allen on the move. On the kick to Reese. She comes middle. Does not go. Fighting for the rebound.
10 turnovers for the Sky here tonight. Elizabeth Williams, Angel Reese. First opportunity not there.
This next moment might have been her worst miss yet. Reese grabbed an offensive rebound right under the basket. She was completely wide open. All she had to do was come down with the ball, gather herself, and finish the layup. Instead, she chose to shoot in midair. The defenders stood frozen, expecting the ball to go in. They didn't even contest the shot because it was a guaranteed basket, or so they thought. But Reese's rushed attempt bricked off the rim. It was a stunning miss, the kind that leaves the entire arena gasping. The Chicago Sky had 10 turnovers that night, and this mistake added to their struggles. Elizabeth Williams set up a great opportunity for Reese, but she missed again. But she managed to grab her own rebound, padding her stats in the process. This trend of missing and rebounding might help her double-double numbers, but it certainly doesn't help the team. Washington Mystics. Reese's game against the Washington Mystics provided another example of her struggles.
This is her third game back from that shoulder injury. And good defense inside by Maisha Hines-Allen there on Reese.
Reese got the second attempt. Gonna try for a third one. Blocked by Dolson.
In this sequence, she attempted 3 layups in a row and missed all of them. This was her third game back from a shoulder injury, but the issues she showed had nothing to do with injury. They were about poor shot selection and finishing ability. Her first layup was contested, but she had a decent angle. She missed, got her own rebound, and went up again. That second attempt was also off target. Then, instead of resetting and trying a better shot, she went up for a third time and was blocked by Stephanie Dolson. Plays like this make it clear that she is not yet comfortable scoring in the paint at a high level. Dallas Wings. Angel Reese made her WNBA debut against the Dallas Wings, and there was a lot of excitement surrounding her first game. However, it did not take long for her finishing struggles to become obvious.
Wings.com to learn more. Beautiful dish inside, no.
Early in the game, she received a beautiful pass near the basket, giving her a wide-open look. Most players would have finished easily, but her shot did not even touch the rim. Some might argue that nerves played a role, but professional players should still be able to make such easy shots.
Good to eat. Good to eat by JC.
A little head fake. Reese, flick of the wrist. Air ball again, no. McCowan takes it away, still loose.
Look at how she...
Later in the fourth quarter, she had another disappointing moment. She attacked the rim aggressively but seemed to forget to jump while finishing, leading to a weak attempt that completely missed. As if that wasn't bad enough, she grabbed her own rebound and immediately hit the bottom of the rim. Plays like this are exactly why fans are questioning her ability to score efficiently. Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
One of the biggest games of the season was against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Every possession mattered, but Reese made a play that left everyone shaking their heads. She received a perfect entry pass. There was no one between her and the basket. This was as easy as a layup could possibly get, yet she bricked it. The ball bounced right back to her, and she got another chance. She pivoted multiple times, looking for an angle, but instead of resetting, she threw up another wild shot that had no chance of going in.
Come alive in the second half. Indiana's loss the other day to Seattle, went 4 for 6 from 3 in the game.
Indiana capitalized on these missed opportunities. Caitlin Clark, who had struggled in the first half, came alive in the second, hitting 4 of her 6 three-pointers. Every missed layup by Reese felt like a gift to the Fever. Chicago could not afford these mistakes in such an important game, yet the pattern continued. If you thought the previous misses were bad, this next one might be the worst of all. Once again, against the Indiana Fever, Reese got herself into the perfect position. She made a great cut, received a clean pass, and had a completely uncontested layup.
You're more used to me on the floor is probably what she said. Reese can't get it.
It was the type of shot that even middle school players make 99 out of 100 times. Yet she missed, not even close. The ball clanked off the rim, shocking everyone watching. Her struggles at the rim have become a serious issue. She cannot finish with both hands, and her touch around the basket is inconsistent. For a player of her talent, this is a fundamental skill that she needs to develop. Opponents are now aware of this weakness, and they are daring her to finish under pressure. Las Vegas Aces. Against the Las Vegas Aces, Reese's struggles continued. The Sky forced a defensive stop and got out in transition, giving Reese another great opportunity. Kennedy Carter found her with a perfect pass, setting her up for an easy layup, but she missed it again.
And Reese breaking up that pass. Kennedy Carter feeds Angel Reese. Can't finish.
This was a wide-open shot with no defenders challenging her, yet she still failed to convert. Many watching the game were shocked, as even amateur players would have made that shot. This kind of miss is becoming far too common for her, and it's affecting both her efficiency and the team's overall performance.
High time.
Enrique's got 18. Off the glass, no. Reese the rebound. Maddie Seeger's got a piece of it.
She grabs the offensive.
This next sequence made things even worse. Reese grabbed an offensive rebound, which is one of her biggest strengths, but instead of going straight up for a simple finish, she attempted a reverse layup that had almost no chance of going in. After missing, she got her own rebound again, but was blocked immediately, making the entire play look even worse. But Reese's toughest moment of the year happened in a game against the Los Angeles Sparks. This was not just a bad miss. It was the kind of mistake that made everyone question what was happening.
All right, a set play here. Let's see who gets their number called.
Even with
the play started beautifully. A perfectly designed off-ball screen left Reese wide open under the basket. The defenders failed to switch, leaving her with the easiest shot anyone could ask for. The crowd expected an automatic 2 points. Instead, she missed, not just barely. She completely botched the layup, missing what should have been a guaranteed bucket. Even the broadcasters were stunned. After the game, fans and analysts were left wondering how a player with so much talent could struggle so badly with simple finishing. Reese is not just any rookie, she is expected to be a future star. But these layup misses are hurting her efficiency and, at times, her team's chances of winning. Angel Reese has always been known as an elite rebounder, and that part of her game has translated well to the WNBA. She is constantly grabbing offensive boards and creating second-chance opportunities. However, some fans have started to question whether she is missing on purpose to boost her rebounding numbers. This accusation sounds extreme, but when you watch some of her games, you can understand why people are talking about it. There have been multiple times when she missed layups that seemed too easy to fail, only to grab her own rebound and try again. While she deserves credit for her rebounding, the missed shots are hurting the team more than the rebounds are helping. A made shot is always better than an extra rebound, and right now, her finishing problems outweigh her rebounding strengths. Reese's biggest issue is her lack of touch around the rim. She often rushes her shots instead of taking her time to control the ball and aim properly. Her mechanics are also inconsistent. Sometimes she goes up too weakly, and other times she tries flashy moves that are unnecessary.
High time.
Enrique's got 18. Off the glass, no. Reese the rebound. Maddie Seager's got a piece of it.
She grabs the offensive.
Another problem is her decision-making. As we saw previously, instead of going straight up for an easy bucket, she sometimes takes extra dribbles or tries difficult angles. This leads to more difficult shots than necessary, which lowers her efficiency. Lastly, she needs to improve her body control when attacking the basket. Many of her missed layups come from her being off balance, which makes it hard to get good shot placement. If she can improve her footwork and balance, she will have a much easier time finishing at the rim. Despite all these struggles, Reese is still making a big impact on the Chicago Sky. Her advanced stats are solid. Her net rating is +7 per 100 possessions. Her PER is an impressive 19.3. Her win shares on both offense and defense show that she contributes in meaningful ways. But the question remains, why is she not finishing at a higher rate? She has the physical tools. She rebounds well. She hustles on defense. But until she fixes her touch around the rim, her full potential will remain untapped. She is still a rookie, and there is plenty of time to improve. Many great players struggled with finishing early in their careers before refining their skills.
And Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. She was unable to get it.
But these missed layups cannot continue if she wants to become a dominant force in the WNBA. Angel Reese's rookie season has been a mix of good and bad. She has been an elite rebounder, but her finishing ability around the basket has been a major issue. She is shooting poorly from close range, and many of her layup attempts look awkward or rushed. Some fans even believe she is stat padding her rebounds by missing on purpose, though that might be an exaggeration. The good news is that she has time to fix these issues. If she works on her touch, footwork, and decision-making, she can turn into a much more reliable scorer. Until then, she will continue to face criticism for her inefficiency around the basket. Don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.